Okay, hey guys. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm feeling a little, sluggish. I wouldn't say I'm tired, but I'm just trying to. So far all week, I've been, which is funny because it's only Tuesday, but I've been pre-recording a lot of videos so I can have ready for this whole week. Cause busy. Also, I want to break from readings. Like take a little break, a breather, a reset. To rejuvenate and get myself back together. So I'm gonna do one more reading. Dang, I'm just talking in a tangent, aren't I? Okay, let me just tell you guys about this reading. Okay, so someone asked me if I could do a reading on Miley Cyrus and Hemsworth. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. At first, I thought that this was like her boyfriend or whatever, but when I was looking up pictures, looking up what he looks like, apparently this is her ex-husband. And now that I think about it, I do have like a vague memory of Miley Cyrus being with a man, but the only memory I have for her being with a man is when she was going through her I'm not sure what you want to call it, some people call it her urban era. Some people call it her culture vulture era, whatever. The bangers era. Ain't gonna lie, that era is kind of lit. I don't even really care what people say. Her music was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I remember her being with a man. I think it was at, what was it, like the Kids Choice Awards? And I think that was when her crazy moment when she was like dancing in a skin-colored outfit, like it matched her skin tone, so like she was kind of like naked, and she was twerking on some guy wearing black and white stripes, I think. And I feel like I have a memory that guy could have been this dude. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look that up once I get done with this reading, but I feel like that's him. That's probably why I have a vague memory of his face. I wonder, was that him when she did that crazy shit? Like, I remember that when that went viral and everything. I remember that moment. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna pull cards on, I don't know, are they still in love with each other despite them being divorced? I feel like that's like a good way to start off this reading, because I have no idea how I am gonna start this reading off. But anyway, that's enough talking. This intro is way too damn long. Let's just hop into the reading. So the first tarot card represents Miley Cyrus energy around if she's still currently in love with her ex, Liam, whatever his name is. But yeah, so let's see. The first tarot card we have is the Magician upright. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore the whole magic and spell work and love spells, all that nonsense. I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't feel like getting into all that, okay? Funny enough, what I'm getting from this Magician card, like, is she still in love with him? Funny enough, I feel like, cause I'm not sure if I said it earlier about when I was like getting pictures and stuff like that. Miley Cyrus have made multiple songs about him, like talking about him, stuff like that. In this card, the image is giving me these vibes of she doesn't really miss him. Well, the question was like, is she still in love with him? I'm getting this weird feeling of he is or was her inspiration. Something about him is like that infinite energy and infinite inspiration. Something that I crave and look for. Only way I can be creative thinking about you. I do think whether she realized it or not, subconsciously, she could still, in a way, love him or crave some type of attention or communication from him. I could see that from this Magician card. I can see that. I'm just having a hard time directly getting the energy of, is she still in love with him? I'm definitely getting a vibe of seeking something from him. I'm not sure what. Some type of validation, attention. It's like she wants, it's just for Miley, thinking about him or just thinking about their relationship just brings so much inspiration towards her. Like, I don't know what this is. I I'm having a hard time calling it love. Like, I don't think that's what love is, in my opinion. I just think that she likes what he have done for her as an artist. Like, maybe their divorce gave her so much inspiration, like multiple big hits, just because of everything they went through together. Like, now I think about it, I don't know why they're divorced. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure if somebody cheated or it's grew apart. I have no idea. So I don't know why they divorced. I didn't look that up. So I don't know, but something about that relationship, that whole experience, taught her something. And that she's very happy that it taught her this, that she can utilize this experience to her benefit. Okay? Yeah, I'm just having a hard time saying that if Miley still loves him. It feels like she loves what he can do for her. And again, it's like reconnecting me back to inspiration. Like you're like like he is an endless source of inspiration towards her, endless material that she can utilize to her own benefit. And weirdly enough, she feels happy or positive when it comes to this energy around this card and the question of, is she still in love with him? There's like positive, happy energy. So like I said, I don't know why they divorced. I don't know what happened, but I don't think whatever happened between them is still a factor to her. She doesn't seem that bothered. She seems more focused on utilizing all this juicy source of inspiration. That's the only thing I'm getting from this card. Okay, I'm talking tangents. Let me just hop over to the next card, okay? Second tarot card we have is Liam's perspective and his energy on, is he still in love with Miley Cyrus? So let's see. So the second tarot card we have is, Five of Wands. Hell no, he is not. Okay, let me explain the Five of Wands card in this situation. So Liam, he does not, I'm not getting no still in love with his ex vibes. So honestly, I'm getting more frustrated, annoyed, constantly fighting. It's like problems and issues going on with him and Miley in a way. I feel like it's indirectly though. It's like indirectly. And I feel like this has to do with what I said earlier about her using him as inspiration for multiple music and stuff like that, like endless source. I feel like he's tired of her talking about him. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on, that Five of Wands, because this is giving me verbal attack. What I mean, like your verbal attack, nothing physical. It just seems verbal, like someone venting, arguing and stuff like that. I'm getting that type of vibe. Yeah, it's like, honestly, it just seems like there's a lot of tension on his side. Like, he's very frustrated, he's very annoyed, he's very, they're in his mindset, they're, whatever relationship they have now that they are separated and divorced, it's not good, it's negative, it's very complicated, okay? They're like, there's a lot of disharmony, disagreements, and I'm feeling a lot of aggression on his side. I'm not sure why, because I feel like I'm getting when you're not really triggered, it's more like someone hits a nerve and they keep poking the bear until you like what's the word, until you like snap. I'm getting a little bit of that. So maybe that's what it is. Like, you told someone this once or twice or maybe even 3 times, and they keep doing it until you eventually snap. So I'm getting a lot of built up aggression coming from him, like slowly building up, like boiling water. It's like starting to bubble and get hot. Yeah, he just sees her more as someone that's like a nuisance, like a obstacle in his way, a constant reminder or a problem, like an eyesore or something like that. It feels more like that. And he probably just don't like Miley continuing to bring up their past relationships or talk about him, even if it's indirectly, you know. He also could feel like she doing this on purpose to get a reaction out of him, or just, you know, start something like a fight and stuff like that. Of course, this is his perspective. I don't think Miley is doing this to start anything or be petty or nothing like that, because I'm not getting those vibes from her so far. It just seems like she's just doing this because hey, it's like an endless source of inspiration. People eat it up. It's giving me hits. I'm making a lot of money from it. It's giving me that type of ish. So I wonder what he does. I know this sounds very random. For some reason in my mind, I started thinking about him and Miley, him secretly feeling a little bit of intimidated by her. I'm thinking maybe it's like, what's the word, like career or job related, maybe, where I'm getting this intimidation, maybe a low-key little bit competition. I don't know what this is. And it's just making me think, like, what he do. Is he an actor or something? Is he also a musician? I don't know anything about him, to be honest with y'all. Just getting this vibes that he feels like Miley does this all the time, and it makes him feel some type of way. Because I feel like it's like triggering some type of insecurity or something. Why he feels this bothered by what she's doing. Yeah, he just feels like her doing this, continue to talk about him or make music about him, he feels like it's more of a personal attack, when reality is not really that serious. Okay, I'm gonna jump to the third card. Let me hurry up and get this over with. Third tarot card represents the energy between Miley and Liam around, are they still in love with each other, yada yada yada. So the third tarot card we have is the Three of Wands in reverse. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give my conclusion so far just by looking at everything. Now that I flipped all the tarot cards over, I'm gonna say no, they're not still in love with each other, especially not Liam. He's definitely not. Because the Three of Wands for me is like, travel, growth, and expansion, like a new beginning. And since it's in reverse, it's like all that stopped, all that stagnant, everything has been cut off. That journey that ship has sailed, that journey has finally ended, okay? So, no, I don't think they're still in love with each other. I definitely think, especially on Leon's side, with the Five of Wands and reverse Three of Wands, that he doesn't want anything to do with Miley. Doesn't want a, a new beginning, or maybe let's try this again. I'm not getting that, no. Almost like want to end that chapter of his life and put it in the past. Move on from that. Tired of it being brought up. Tired of it being, what's the word? I don't know, used for profit? Vocalized? Like, I don't know. I'm blanking on words right now, to be honest with you guys. He just honestly want her to respect his wishes, respect his boundaries at this point. I feel like they both are seeking some type of respect from each other. Almost like he wants her to respect that he doesn't want to be brought up, he wants to be left alone, while she wants him to respect that this is her way of healing, this is her form of creativity and stuff like that. I feel like they're both seeking some type of respect from the other person. I do feel like whether or not Miley know it consciously or subconsciously, if she did somewhere in her mind want to be with this man again, she's in a way hurting any future chances. Because I'm getting that vibe too, like, even if right now you don't want him, maybe way in the future you change your mind, you do, you're hurting your chances. Because I feel like this is something, like, I wonder what Liam's sign is. I don't know, I feel like this is something that he might, there's some pettiness, might grudge or hold on to in the future. Because I don't know, I don't feel like he's going to just easily forget this. Maybe he might move on, especially once he stopped talking about him. But I feel like this is something that he will remember, because I feel like there's a lot of anger, frustration, a lot of triggers, and what I said earlier, snapping out of frustration, especially if he's already asked multiple times. So it's kind of like that's like one of those negative memories you're gonna remember for a while. And I do feel like this is going to bite Miley in the butt. I do feel like it's gonna bite her in the butt. I don't know why. Maybe in the future. I don't know why. Because it's giving me giving me blank. Like, oh, trying to reach out to him. Blank energy. trying to talk to him, blank energy. Oh, I'm second guessing my life, midlife crisis. I want to talk to my ex or da da da. I'm getting blank. Almost like that connection is being cut off or completely deleted from her options. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, she's just lacking a lot of foresight because she's so focused on what she can create now with all this experience, resources, all these things that she can, I guess you can say, profit off of. I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to pull more cards or not. I'm trying to think, like, should I? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just so I don't feel some type of way about it later. I'm just going to go pull 3 more cards and make it quick. Okay, I pulled 3 more cards and I'm going to make this quick. So the first tarot card we have is to represent Miley energy around. Is she still in love with Leon Hemsworth? We have the Ace Cups. That's very fucking interesting. I'll be back to that. Okay, second tarot card we have is Leon Hemsworth's card that represents his energy around. Is he still in love with Miley Cyrus? We have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, that's very interesting too. Okay, third tarot card we have for the energy between them around. Are they still in love with each other? The third tarot card we have is the reverse King of Cups. Okay, so bouncing back to Miley, that Ace of Cups. So I was right. So subconsciously, she still care about this man. Despite her right now at this moment in time in her life, she's just seeing him as a means to make a profit. But that doesn't mean she doesn't care about him. Because I was right. There is care. There is some form of love somewhere in her mind, in her heart for him. It just isn't a current priority. And that connects nicely with the reverse King of Cups. Because the reverse King of Cups is more like, it's that fuckboy energy. 2 is also mental and emotional abuse, a manipulator, low-key a gaslighter too, if you want to get that deep about it. This also can represent someone who isn't good about expressing their feelings properly. Low-key kind of selfish, not good at supporting or helping others, only thinking about themselves. And especially someone who's very moody is giving me like bipolar. So that could explain why I'm picking up like 2 types of energy or 2 types of mindset from Miley. No, I'm not saying that she's bipolar. I'm just saying that maybe right now in her mind, she's not really thinking about her true feelings towards Leon. So her true feelings, like what she keeps deep inside subconsciously, she could still care and love about him. But whatever happened to them, reason why they divorced, those feelings are not a priority to her. She would rather express herself and make a profit from whatever happened with her relationship with Leon, okay? Liam, whatever his name is. Bouncing over to Liam's energy around his perspective on if he still loves Miley, we have the 3 of Pentacles, which is very interesting because this is giving me business. Like, I have no problem doing business with you, making money with you or from you. Is this a love card? No, but it's also a card of someone being willing to work together for whatever reason. This person has no problem working together with Miley. Well, this person is Liam, okay? The reason why he doesn't seem to care is because he's connecting the reverse King of Cups to the 3 of Pentacles. That means he's cut his emotions off. Almost like a very apathetic, emotionless robot. Like, he has more control over his feelings. So he can like cut it off. You know how sometimes when you have a crush on somebody, and there's some people who can easily like, turn off and just be friends. Some can and some cannot. And he seems to have great control over his emotions. So he's like, even if he did still love or care about her, those emotions are definitely not present. Because, I don't know, I guess her making all this music, still talking about him, and him being pissed off, yada, 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 kind of turned him off from her and resulting in him turning off his feelings and emotions for her. So his emotions are completely off. Like Miley, who? Like, I love it. Yeah, I guess I did marry her. Like, it's giving me like those, it's like disconnect. I'm feeling disconnect with his emotions for Leon when it comes to Miley. Like, he has no problem, like, oh, you want to make money? You want to do business with each other? Sure. Like, we can be professional. We can be, like, I wouldn't say friends, but professional. Sure, I have no problem doing that. It's like he can turn off his emotions. Like, I'm honestly very curious to what he does. Like, I probably should look this up, but I don't look up nothing. I really do not look up nothing, y'all. You guys want to know what I just thought of in my head? Because I got this weird scenario, like, between these two. Like, this isn't real. I'm just saying, like, in my mind, I'm seeing, like, somehow, some way, them being in the same place with each other, like, near each other. And I see Liam not really caring, like, it's whatever, like, it's just, you know, that's my ex-wife, whatever. And I see Miley pretending to do the same, like, yeah, whatever, I'm not fazed by him, when in reality she is fazed by him. That's very interesting. It feels like Miley subconsciously care more than he does, and that can make sense because that Ace of Cups came out for her. Like, she still have love and care for him, but she just temporarily turning it off right now, while he is also doing the same, but his is more disconnected. Like, he can really disconnect him, because right now there's no love and affection coming from him towards Miley versus Miley doing it. And I feel like the reason why she's still able to have some type of feeling or emotions deep down, positive emotions deep down towards Liam, is because she's continuously making music about him or the relationship. It's kind of like making you think and revisit your past. So maybe that's what it is, like that nostalgia stuck in the past, those feelings, emotions, regret, sadness, the happiness, you know, the positive and negative. Maybe that's what it is right there. I could definitely see Miley being a little too prideful. I don't think she would really ever directly tell him or show or say that she still cares about him. Probably because he's definitely not doing the same, so she don't want to embarrass herself by being that vulnerable. I'm honestly very surprised by this reading. I wasn't expecting all this. A very confusing relationship. I actually wonder why in the world they divorced now. I do feel like so far in this reading, I'm getting this perspective that Miley's energy or Miley's importance is kind of reflecting from my reading, maybe in a real life relationship, maybe in a way Miley put herself first, like only care about herself, her priorities, her career, that type of stuff. The relationship probably was like one-sided. It was like Miley, not Miley and Liam. So maybe that's what I'm getting. Yeah, that reverse King of Wands would just give me a lot of, you know, childish and immature behavior, like them almost emotionally acting like teenagers on how they're handling this. Okay, that seems pretty good enough. I might as well end this reading. I don't know, maybe I might pull a couple oracle cards. I got some toxic relationship oracle cards around here somewhere, so we'll see if I pull some or not. But just in case, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.